Welcome to the only daily research news video, Your Research Business Daily Report, will be sponsored today and this week by KL Communications, the experts in customer co-creation, whose proprietary CrowdWeaving platform is powering the next generation of online inside communities. How well do you think marketers in general performed last year? You might be surprised by the conclusions reached by Fournaise Marketing Group in its 2013 Global Marketing Effectiveness Program, which reports 70% of all marketers did not deliver on their promised business results. Fournaise breaks down several different marketing paths that quite simply failed, such as the groups that thought that new media platforms were some sort of magic elixir, so they focused all their attention there. And guess what? It didn't work. Another bad move was taken by marketers who focused on a combination of three other 21st century techniques: marketing automation, omnichannel executions, and big data management. That didn't work either. So what does work? According to Fournaise, it comes down to marketing groups willing to spend an inordinate amount of time researching, developing, testing, and implementing attractive and relevant product customer value propositions and/or communication customer value propositions. Next, a study released by the National Association of Television Program Executives and the Consumer Electronics Association shows that 42% of consumers have already tried synchronizing their content experience to live TV. But nearly all these respondents look at the second screen as an inevitable part of everyone's TV viewing future. The study participants view second screen as a tool that drives viewers back to first screen content. TV will like that outcome. And maybe it's going to work out that way because in an earlier study, 63% of those accessing second screen content said it makes them feel more connected to the TV shows they watch. Seconding all this information is something that came out from Millward Brown in its annual Digital and Media Projections report. It says multi-screen marketing is going to become a dominating force this year. Millward Brown exhorts marketers to step up their audience planning insights to understand when, where, and how different consumers are using different devices. Market researchers, it says, must also adopt research tools that give a handle on communications effectiveness across screens and the role of each screen in the path to purchase. And here's what I thought was most interesting. Millward Brown believes that collected information will enable marketers to maximize audience and deliver cost-effective reach across devices in a quote-unquote screen-agnostic planning process. Moving on, WPP CEO Sir Martin Sorrell posted an important blog for the Huffington Post. In it, he declares, quote, "Opt-out is no longer an acceptable strategy for data collectors," end of quote. Sorrell believes businesses that collect data are being misunderstood by the public, and so businesses and governments must work harder to demonstrate that big data's benefits are for consumers and economies. The public, he continued, needs to be educated how data is handled and to show that companies are, quote, responsible custodians of people's information, end of quote. And finally, the FTC told Nielsen late last year when it decided it wanted to buy Arbitron that in order for that to happen, Nielsen would have to allow and even permit and encourage new competition. This week, Nielsen and Comscore reached an accord that will allow Comscore to license TV and radio data collected through Arbitron's PPM technology. That's your Research Business Daily Report, sponsored by KL Communications, the experts in customer co-creation, whose proprietary CrowdWeaving platform is powering the next generation of online inside communities. KL Communications President Kevin Lonnie put together a thought piece about opportunities and implications of bringing customer co-creation into the market research realm. It's a good read, and we've created a couple of links to it if you'd like to take a look at it, which you should. One is in the email we send out to RBDR subscribers, and the second is in the content box directly under today's video. That's your Research Business Report. We'll have another one for you tomorrow. Have a great research day, and we'll see you back here then.